The mushroom is not a good mouse pad, I'm realizing, but we can just use the tablet. That's fine. Hello. Welcome to the Inkin Pork Podcast. What's poppin', y'all?
How's it going?
We have decided on a name, and we have to address something from last episode, actually. So, Linkin Park did get a new singer.
Yeah.
Her name is like Emily Armstrong or something.
Is it?
And there is nothing but so much hatred and like contention around her joining the band. She's replacing Chester okay, she's not replacing Chester, and I'm probably going to get lynched for even saying this for the record, so I got to be careful. But she is the new lead singer for Linkin Park, and Chester's son, Jamie,
is mad. He's mad.
He's livid. Yeah, he's livid. I can't even believe how like his wife is pissed. Chester's mom, I didn't even know she was alive.
Chester's mom is mad?
Chester's mother is mad.
Too far.
Everybody, dude, everyone except Santa Claus is writing in about how mad they are about Chester being replaced by Emily Armstrong.
That's too far.
It's too far. What do you think? Do you think that it should be not her, or they should have just left the band alone?
What else are they gonna do? What's the other choice?
Just not do music anymore.
Yeah, I mean, she sounds okay.
Nobody's
gonna sound like Chester. Just give her a shot at least.
I want to. I'm cautiously optimistic. I want to give her one full album where she's not trying to sound like Chester. I just want to hear her do her thing, like the Emptiness Machine, like their new song with her as the lead. I want to hear a whole album with her as the primary singer, with her style, whatever. And if it's good, let's see what happens. But if it's bad, then I'll write it off.
Yeah.
If it's bad, then it's like, all right, kill her.
Hot take. I have not listened to very many Linkin Park albums from front to back. I just know they're popular songs. So I'm not like a big Linkin Park fan. But I'm okay with the name. I like the name of our podcast.
We should find a new name for the podcast. We should get a new name.
We're not finding
a
new name.
Chad, we're going to reopen up.
Okay, yeah. Can you put your suggestions in? Because I actually, I'm not a big Linkin Park fan.
We just got a name. Okay, so it's already over for the name. Good start. But yeah, no, I think I want to see what you. Okay, so what's your favorite?
I'm not going to buy the album.
Yeah, neither am I. What's your favorite Linkin Park album? Do you prefer Meteora or Hybrid Theory?
What was the cover for both of them? What was the one with the guy like spray painting on the ground?
Spray painting on the ground?
Yeah, there was one where it was like a dude like
holding a flag, and that's Hybrid Theory.
No. This dude was like hunched over, and he was like spray. He had like a mask on with like it was like a hazmat mask on. Can you pull that up?
Let me see. Let me pull up their album covers. That might be Meteor. Let me see.
Then there was another one that was like a white background.
Oh, sorry, I'm fucking dumb. That is Meteor, where it's like black and white.
Well, no. It's like a white background. It has like a red emblem on it.
That's Meteor.
That one.
Yeah.
That's my favorite.
You guys definitely can't see it, but yeah, that is Meteor. I completely forgot.
The dude spray painting on the ground. Wait, what's Hybrid Theories look like?
It's like a guy holding a flag, and it's like a little red, like little fairy in the top right corner. It's black and white.
I don't remember that one.
It's the font for our fucking logos. No? Okay. No, it's fine.
I didn't know that.
Okay. Well,
we're not using that font, by the way.
We're going to get rid of the font.
Copyrighted.
Okay, yeah. Actually, yeah, that's not the same font. You're right. Yeah, I don't know what he's talking about.
But yeah, that was what is it?
That was Meteora.
Meteora, yeah. That's my favorite album.
Yeah.
That one I've listened to front to back, but that's when I was younger.
When you were younger.
Yeah.
More spry. Dude,
yeah.
I've been called Unk, and I'm so tired of getting called old. I'm 26, going on 27 in December. If one more person tells me it's probably nap time, Unk, I'm going to lose my fucking mind.
Who tells you that?
I get told that by people. Like, there's this newer guy at my job who's a little bit younger than me. He's like 23. By the way, that's not like he's a child and I'm a grown-ass man. Like, that is barely 3 years difference. 3 years. Right?
Yeah.
He said, it's probably nap time, Unk. And I was like...
Was he talking about himself?
He was talking to me because, like, I was coming over and asking him if he could, like, check something for me. And we're just going back and forth. We're talking about stuff. And he's actually into gaming. It turns out, like, I was actually pleasantly surprised by this kid. He is into JRPGs like I couldn't... Like, you wouldn't believe.
Really?
Nowadays, I feel like nobody really is into them because they require so much grinding and all that shit. But this guy was telling me, oh, yeah, I'm playing Golden Sun right now. And on my list, I have Chrono Trigger, and I lost my shit when he said Chrono Trigger. I've never even heard another adult that wasn't like a gamer say that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
but he's 23.
He's 23,
and he told you it's almost nap time on.
And he called me Unk. Yeah, and he's like made a habit out of it now.
Is Unk like a new term that's like coming out? Like Riz is Unk like a new term, like boomer?
It's a little bit newer than boomer, but it's basically calling somebody like uncle, like
you're like middle age range, like your Unk age. Yeah.
And it's like you probably time for your nap, Unk. You know how fucking frustrating it is to be told, bro. I'm so mad. I'm gonna get his ass. I'm gonna push him down the fourth story floor, bro. I swear to God. But yeah. On the topic of gaming, good segue. We have all the gaming stuff out. We got the Dragon Quest. We got the Pokemon and stuff.
We got this guy. I don't even know who this is, but Josh reamed me out for not knowing who this was.
Iron Fist Alexander. If you guys haven't played Elden Ring, first of all, go ahead and click off the video. You probably weren't gonna get it through this episode anyway. But this is my boy, dude. This is like an NPC that you encounter.
This is literally a pot with arms and legs.
Is that a problem that he looks like a pot with arms and legs, bro? You know, there's people inside of him, right? Canonically, like people.
What is it, like Howl's Moving Castle or what?
Sure, why not? Yeah, there's people inside of him like that. He's like a
How big is he?
Souls.
How big is he?
Oh, in the game he's giant. He's like
really
huge, yeah. And you just like you find him stuck in the ground and you like kick him out of a little crater in the ground.
You find him stuck in the ground.
Yeah,
but he's huge.
Hello, can you help me there?
But he's huge.
He's big. He's a big dude, and you have to use like a heavy weapon to like kick him out of the hole.
What about the people inside of him?
You don't hear about them. They're dead. Like they're souls.
Wait, is he like a boss that you have to fight?
No, he's like one of your homies, but you can fight him in the end. You can actually kill him whenever you want, and he gives you a really good like artifact thing.
But he's your homie?
He's your homie. Yeah. You can summon him to help you fight like a big boss called Radon.
Is this a Ultra Ball? No, this is a Master Ball.
Yeah,
that's a Pokeball.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a Ultra Ball.
Yeah, those are
right.
Those are the.
Wait, what's this one?
That's Ultra Ball.
Is it?
Yeah,
I got it right.
You got it right, and then this is a Master Ball.
Master Ball, yeah, because I can see the M
in the middle. Yeah.
Well, I couldn't see it from over here.
You know what Master Balls do, right?
They catch Pokemon.
Yes, but what like makes a Master Ball special?
I don't know. When I played Pokemon Go, I would get like one every month, and so I'd like throw it, and it wouldn't do anything.
Let's say this Charmeleon is a Pokemon I'm fighting, right?
This is Josh explains Pokemon to me.
And you know I have visual aids. You guys know I'm a good teacher. So this is a Charmeleon, right? Right now.
Wait, that's Charmeleon? Wait, what are the 3 steps of Charmander? What are the 3 stages?
Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard.
Okay, this is Charmeleon.
So yeah, this is like the teenager. This is like the middle stage.
Your mouse turned off.
Oh my fucking God, Alex. Okay.
Okay, I'm ready for this demonstration.
Okay, so this is a Charmeleon, right?
Okay.
Out the gate at full health, he has like a catch rate, right? So let's say it's like you have a 10% chance of catching it. That's not like
with any of the balls.
Well, that's the thing. Each ball has a different like.
It increases the rate.
Increases the chance of catching it.
Yeah.
So Pokeball is like baseline, like whatever. Then you have a Great Ball, which I have one over there, but you can't see it. It's the blue one. You have an Ultra Ball, and this is like the best for a ball that isn't like a guaranteed catch. The Master Ball
is guaranteed.
That's 100%. You can catch
100%.
Yeah, boom.
How well, then in Pokemon Go, whenever I'd throw that thing, it would always escape.
Yeah, it's because you're a bad trainer.
Well, that's BS, dude. How come when I would throw it, I would never get it?
That doesn't sound right. I think you weren't throwing a Master Ball. You may have been throwing something else.
Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was the gray ones.
It may have been throwing the gray one because Ultra Balls are not a guaranteed, but it's still pretty hard to not catch something with an Ultra Ball that's not like a legendary, I feel like.
I should probably play Pokemon Red or Blue just to like play a Pokemon game. I've never played a single Pokemon game.
Never? None of them?
Pokemon Go.
Do you remember that summer of Pokemon Go 2016?
When we got kicked out of the parking lot of Dana Park?
Every night.
Every single... Dude, there were cars in laps
and there were
around that shopping
center. There was
center.
multiple people that got kicked out. They're like, you guys can't be here. It's 1 a.m. And we're like, but
everybody else is here.
Right there, sir.
Yeah. The security would turn on their emergency lights and their brights and flat, and we're like, wait, are we getting pulled over right now? He's like, yeah, I'm security for this parking lot. You need to leave.
And it's funny thing is, all of us could have taken him easily. There was like 30 guys out there. We could have jumped.
There was hundreds of cars.
Yeah, and the car. Yeah, that's not even accounting for the cars. There were 30 people like on foot.
There were people walking on foot, and there's cars driving in circles.
It was really crazy. What was even like the catch? I remember a mountain was Charmander Mountain.
There was in that parking lot. There were those like Pokestops, I think.
Oh, there was a bunch of stops.
It's like when you got close enough, you could, people could farm.
And then a mountain was Charmander Mountain. I remember we drove to like the deep Chanware to find slowpokes for Tristan.
Yeah, at that park. And then we walked around Tempe Town Lake, bought our team
got the
Instinct.
Team Instinct hat. Yeah, Instinct is Winstinct. If you know, you know.
Yeah, that's the only Pokemon game I played.
Wow, this is really fucking bad. Okay.
How do you think they're doing?
Pokemon Go?
Yeah, I haven't played.
Dude, they have to have made so much money. Are you kidding me?
I haven't played in a long. Do you still play?
Absolutely not.
Really?
After the first summer, I stopped. I fell off hard. But the game's really advanced, but they make money off of microtransactions like a motherfucker.
Yeah, I think I quit playing. Like, there was like gym battles, and like I'd show up and I'd be like, "There's nobody else here," but it says there's like somebody else here to duel me.
Yeah.
And there's like just some guy over in the corner on his phone. It's
and you're like, "Fuck, I'm gonna lose to him."
It's that fucker.
He's too good. I know he is. On the topic of microtransactions, though, how do you feel about like the gaming industry, like kind of encouraging that or like using it so prevalently?
I think it sucks.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, why do you say that?
Because they're making money. That's
that
why.
pisses me off too.
That makes me mad.
I hate when people other than me make money. No,
does Nintendo have microtransactions besides like DLC? Which I don't consider DLC to be microtransactions.
Yeah, that's not really a microtransaction. Not really, right? Most Nintendo games don't really have.
Like they don't.
I don't think Splatoon has that. I'm trying to think of any.
Like, can you buy like cosmetics for any certain Nintendo games or something like that?
I don't think so. No, not really. It's really like the free-to-play games like League, Valorant, stuff like that, where you can buy like gun skins and like aesthetic kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't think there's like microtransactions in most Nintendo games.
I don't really mind like the battle passes for a certain game. Like
Fortnite,
let's say like if you buy it once, right? And you complete it or you get how much XP.
Yeah.
You get the next one for free.
Oh,
but,
I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, well, I don't know if it still is, but like when I bought the first Fortnite battle pass, like if you completed it, you would get enough V-Bucks to buy the next one.
Again,
I keep playing?
We are in our mid to late 20s for the record, talking about Fortnite.
Got my V-Bucks for my battle pass. I'm gonna go play that this weekend.
Bro, you want to know something crazy? I told myself I'm never spending money on like I'm not gonna buy like anything other than like skins on League because I was like I already broke the seal on that. It's okay. But I they made the Omni-Man skin in Fall Guys. And I broke immediately and
You
bought
played
it.
Fall Guys?
I played Fall Guys. I've played like 5 games.
And you bought the Omni-Man skin?
I bought the Omni-Man skin. And then on Fortnite, your dumbass convinced me to play for a week, and I saw that they had the gritty dance, so I bought that for like $5 US.
So you paid V-Bucks for that?
I did get V-Bucks. You guys are... this is why I don't like playing free-to-play games anymore, man. Like Arthur and all of the college friends got me into League and Riot Games, and that was the worst thing that they could have ever done to me.
Yeah.
Do you have any idea how much money I spent on skins in League?
I have no idea.
Nowhere near like as much as my other friends, but I've spent like a good. There's
Couple
a
hundred.
website that tells you.
Really?
I think I've spent like $500 probably total. Yeah.
I think I've only spent the $10 for Fort. That's all that I've bought on those free-to-play games.
That's it?
Yeah.
Oh wow! I
Like
thought
throughout the
battle
years.
passes were expensive.
They're like $10.
Oh, but you complete it, so you get the next one for
Right.
free. And
I only did that a couple times. Like I haven't been playing as much to like keep getting. And I don't even know if you can still do that or not. You know what I mean?
What do you play if you're not playing Pokemon and Zelda and like good stuff? What are you actually playing?
Right now, I'm playing Rocket League.
Oh shit! Wait, are you good? At Rocket League?
No.
Okay.
I wish I would have played Rocket League when I was like good at video games.
Do you think that's a thing? Like as you get older, you get worse at video games?
Yes, I jump and it's like, oh, I can hit that, and I'm like, wasn't even close to the ball, and I just crash into the wall, and the other guy just dunks on me.
Dude, I feel like my dad sometimes because I'll be playing like Smash Online or like when I'm streaming, I'll play like Street Fighter with Doofy and all of them. And I just feel like my dad trying to like play Street Fighter with me when I was a kid, just like, well, how come when I press this button, the punch doesn't really do the punch anymore? And then they're just telling me like, it's because you didn't do your charged fucking neutral, whatever. And I'm like, I'm like, dude, look, the screen just changed color like 15 times in 1 second. And someone did like an axe kick to my head. All right, I need a second to figure out what's going on. Yeah. I swear to God, like I'm turning into my parents.
Yeah, like on Fort when I first...
Like every game is Mario game.
Yeah, when I first started playing Fort again after like years, I like drop in and I'm like, what are these...
Where's Tomato Town?
What are these guys like? What do they do? And they're like, oh, they're like bank guys. If you kill them, you can get this key and you can open a vault. And then there's so much on the screen. Yeah, it's like information overload for my brain, dude. I cannot take. I'm like, I don't even know what all this means.
What do I do with all this shit?
Yeah.
Another thing that like is driving me crazy about gaming nowadays is like everything is like digital. Yeah. It's been so long since I've seen someone buying an actual like game at Walmart. You know, when you go to Walmart, you go check the electronics section because it's like I gotta go.
And you gotta find the guy who has the key.
You gotta find the guy.
It's like a scavenger
There's no
hunt.
one there. Like I'll go on like big game drops. Like when Scarlet and Violet, the new Pokemon game came out, it was just me. And I went like in the middle, like
and they had like 5 copies.
They had like 1 million copies.
Really?
No one was buying the actual cartridges. And that's so weird to me because growing up, everybody like prided themselves on having like a fat ass stack of like GameCube games or Wii games, just like the cases. And they would do the thing where like you leave them all like unclosed and you stack them and then just mush them all together. So it makes the big click noise. That was awesome, but that's not like people don't care about the cartridge anymore. It's so weird to me.
Well, and then you have companies like Microsoft that make consoles where you can't even play the catalog of games that you've bought over the years.
That's the weirdest shit. And you know what's really crazy about that? I saw somewhere that technically you don't own those games. Like when you buy the digital copy, they can ban your account or whatever. Like let's say you're like really toxic in a game. Like this is definitely on Steam.
Yeah.
If you're toxic in like, I don't know, fucking CSGO or something, if they ban your account, all the games attached to your name, that's not like your property technically.
That's crazy.
It's like you're paying to like have the right to play Steam's game.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's not even yours.
But
I
like
would never do that.
All the Xbox 360 games I bought, I can't play them anymore.
There's no backwards compatibility, right?
No, there's no disc drive. They didn't put an optical drive on the console. I mean, on the more expensive one they did.
Yeah. Well, hey, you can buy a PS5 Pro for $700 and then separately.
Wait, a PS5 Pro is $700?
$700, and if you want a disc drive, that's $100 on the side too. So
after you pay $700, I'm glad I bought a gaming computer for the first time.
That was like my best investment. I spent like $2,200 on that. Right.
Although I've been having, this is just how the world is now. Like they don't make stuff how they used to, and everything's more expensive. They don't make stuff
like they used to.
I opened my laptop. Screen's just blank. Keyboard light is on. Screen's blank. I'm like, okay. Close it. Reopen it.
Screen doesn't turn broken?
On. I bought it in March. The screen does not turn. So I have to.
Wait, are you telling me that you're
my brand new gaming laptop? I bought Acer. I have to turn it off.
Why didn't you call me before you bought that? You bought an Acer laptop?
Yeah.
What?
It's brand new.
Right, but like if you buy a brand new like piece of shit, it's still a piece of shit. Wait, you bought an Acer laptop? Ironically,
Acers, they're fine.
Well, how's it doing right now?
When I open the sucker up, it doesn't. The screen's blank. The screen's like dead. And when I this is the other thing. Battery life, shit, total shit.
Yeah, that's true. But like these were avoidable like issues.
It's with any laptop. You're gonna get that with any because they don't.
No, that's just not. You could have got an HP Omen. You could have got a.
For how much? Like $1,700?
How much did you pay for your gaming laptop?
$1,000. And it's got a 1060 in it. No, 1070. I think it's 1070.
Oh shit, a 1070?
No, I don't know what the fuck is in it. I don't know.
Only a decade-old card.
No.
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 Yes.
I'm gonna look and see what it has in it. I'm wrong. I know I'm wrong. I don't even know what I bought, but I know how much it was. It was
My heart goes out to any of you that also own an Acer gaming laptop, gaming in huge fucking
shout out to you if you own a gaming laptop made by Acer.
You know, while we're on this downtime, this is the perfect opportunity to talk about our ad for today.
Yes.
Let's do like a synchronous look to the right. All right, listeners. Today's podcast is brought to you by HelloFresh. Thank you so much, HelloFresh, for sponsoring this one. Let me just tell you guys, HelloFresh is a great deal. If you have trouble finding all the groceries you want to make dinner, or maybe you do too much spending when you get to the store, you see all that stuff and you're hungry, you're like, God, I just got to buy a bunch. And then you end up with a freezer full of stuff you don't need. HelloFresh takes all of that effort out of cooking for you. They give you all the ingredients you need, they send it to you in a nice package, and they get you going on your way. And if you don't believe me on how easy it is to cook these meals, here's a little bit of evidence for you.
Did you get rid of the zest?
Huh?
Where's the zest, Josh?
Where is the zest, Josh? Where's the zest, Josh?
It's at the bottom.
Where is the zest, Chef?
It's at the bottom of the drain, Chef. It's at the bottom of the drain, Chef.
What are you?
Idiot sandwich. You see, it was just that easy. If you use the discount code on the screen right now, I can get you 10 free meals and breakfast for the rest of your life. Or you can use the link in my description, and you can get a pretty solid discount on your first set of meals. Thanks for supporting the companies that support us.
Bear with me.
Okay. The Wi-Fi here is really bad.
Intel. Shouldn't have bought one with an Intel, but.
Okay, hold on a second. First of all,
Intel 12th Gen i7 4060.
Oh, that's not bad. That's not terrible.
Oh yeah, it says again. Oh, you bought an Acer laptop, piece of shit.
Hey, well, does the shit turn on?
Has 16 gigs of DDR5 RAM,
That's
terabyte
not bad.
SSD, Wi-Fi 6.
Oh shit, the 6 Wi-Fi.
144 hertz display.
That's not bad. Why is it not working?
I know. I just bought it.
You just bought it.
Anyway.
Well, you should take that shit to the Geek Squad because that's weird. Anyway.
I'm not going to worry about it.
Yeah, you're right. Probably just let it go. It's okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, gaming, I don't know. I don't like the fact that nothing is like physical or nothing is owned anymore. Everybody wants to do everyone wants to do digital.
Or it's like kind of like streaming stuff too. Like you can buy like a Games Pass, like Xbox Game Pass, and you can like play a catalog of games. It's like Netflix for games.
Yeah, but Game Pass actually has some semi-decent stuff on it. Netflix is dog shit.
But how much is it?
Well, for me, I have never paid for Game Pass. People keep giving me their free month, and
so you've never paid for it. You've never paid for it, but it's great. I'm sure it's great awesome. If it's free.
Oh, I love it. You guys, everybody should try Game Pass. I love it. No, I don't know, man. I like when we were younger, we waited online for stuff.
We go to midnight releases at Walmart, and they'd be like, "Why are you here at midnight?"
Like, you fuckers can't be here. Go
Walmart
home.
used to be open 24 hours.
Can you believe that there was a time where Walmart was open 24 hours?
We would literally go at midnight to buy either a console or a game, and they would be open.
I remember one time during college, I was deathly sick. I was fucking dying. I had the flu or something. And I was like, I need medicine now. Woke up at like 2:30 a.m. And I was like, I looked to see if LeJohn was awake, and he was not. I was like, fuck, he can't go for me. I gotta go for myself. So I saddled up and got in the Blazer, the old Green Ranger.
The old green shitter.
Yep. And I put that bad boy in the third gear, and I just started driving to Walmart, and I was fading.
In reverse.
I was wiggling. In reverse.
Because it could only go in reverse.
Yeah. I got there and I tried to buy NyQuil, and I didn't know that you have to be like 18. 21 or 18 or whatever to buy it.
Well, you were 18, right?
I think it was 21.
But did you not have your ID or something?
I didn't have my ID. I just brought cash, and
they didn't sell it to you?
My license in my pocket.
They didn't sell it to you?
They did not sell it to me. I had to go home, and I had to get I didn't have my license in my pocket. I had it in my car, so I went back to the car, brought it back, and I was like, "Please let me get this. I'm dying." They probably thought I took Fent because I was fucked up, dude. I was a mess that night. I was not doing good.
But that was at like 1 o'clock in the morning.
2:30 a.m.
Yeah.
I can't even. I shouldn't. Only self checkout was open, so it's not even like I could go to the register. So that's probably what flagged it.
The only thing open at 2 o'clock in the morning now is IHOP.
Yeah, and
there's no like stores. Like if you're sick in the middle of the night, where are you supposed to go?
Die.
Urgent care? Well, I guess
urgent care closes at 8 o'clock now.
What do you have to go to the emergency room?
The hospital, yeah. Or just get better. Take an emergency.
Just suck it up.
Just suck it
Rub
up.
Rub some dirt in it.
Mm-hmm. Isn't America great? No.
Time to move.
Yeah, where would you move?
I bet other countries have Walmarts that are open 24/7.
Other countries, I don't think, have Walmart at all.
I'm sure they do.
Okay, probably. No,
Where would I move?
yeah, what's another place you'd move?
Canada.
Canada's
cool.
I've never been there, but
I've never been there
very
either, but it
similar
seems
to
cool.
America. It
Yeah.
seems pretty similar, but probably a little bit nicer.
Colder.
Colder. Ooh, fuck that.
Yeah.
Never mind, I'm not going. I'm going to Japan in November, and I'll tell you what, I already know I'm going to want to live there.
What's the weather like in November?
I don't think it's. I have a friend
Which
who lives out there.
hemisphere? Which hemisphere is it in?
The
Northern or the
east one.
Is it going to be winter or summer or fall or spring?
Winter, spring, summer, and fall. No,
Because you know it's different, right, in the hemispheres.
yeah, it changes and shit.
Yeah.
No,
But if it's summer here,
it'll be winter.
it's winter
there.
in Australia.
Oh, that's right. But I'm not going to Australia.
No, but like as far as
I don't think they're on the same thing.
What
'cause Japan is cold
longitude?
when we're cold. I think.
Japan's cold when we're cold.
I think Japan is cold when we're cold.
You sure?
No.
Probably look into the weather
I have
like that time of year.
I have a friend who lives out there, and she said that it is going to be chilly, so bring a jacket. But don't worry about don't think like it's gonna be snow everywhere. That's not until like December, January, where there's like snow on the
How
ground.
much snow do they get a year?
I don't think a lot, but like more in Arizona, so more than the valley. Not that we live in the valley or anything.
We're gonna have to do like a trip overview pod.
Oh,
Like go over your
we're gonna do a
itinerary.
podcast while we're there.
We
On
are.
Discord, yeah. I didn't tell you about that.
So Linkin Park got a new lead singer.
Linkin Park. You're still gonna be talking about that. No,
Okay, yeah. Thanks for letting me know.
yeah, of course.
Cool.
I'm gonna get a lot more plushies for the couch.
You
too,
heard it here
so,
first.
Yeah, Japan X America podcast. It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
On the topic of Pokemon, you kind of got me into your comment the other day that you've never played another like a Pokemon game kind of pissed me off. So it got me on like this little like kind of.
I'm
mission.
sorry.
It's not okay. So it got me on this.
I tried.
mission.
I tried to apologize.
You did. And I want to actually test you because I feel like we've watched a lot of Pokemon together. You should have a good understanding of like a lot of them.
We watched a lot of Pokemon together.
You guys don't understand. Whenever this guy and I go on trips, I
It's
force
Pokemon.
him to watch the entire Indigo League.
It's
like,
on TV. I've seen it like 7 times.
Yeah. The first episodes 1 through 52, we have seen like 4 or 5 times together.
I've probably seen more Indigo League than I have listened to Linkin Park.
We're going in circles. So I want to do
Okay.
a little. We're gonna do a little game. As you guys know, every podcast we do like a game, or I.
Do you want me to just
device on
Do you want me to just set
pulmonary.
this down and then I'll just come and you can
Yeah,
just
actually,
use
that
one
sounds
mic?
good.
Okay.
Yeah. We're gonna get stands. We tried going to Bookman's today to get like mic stands, and they didn't have mic stands or Mario Sluggers at all, so that kind of sucked. So we're gonna play a game where I'm gonna show Pulmonary I'm gonna show him a Pokemon, and he needs to guess the name if he doesn't know it. That's pretty bad, but I want to just hear a name like to your best ability if you don't know it. Okay.
Okay.
So you're gonna know some of these. There's some of these you'll know.
Okay.
All right. So who is this guy?
That's Charmander.
Are you what?
That's Charmander.
This looks like a baby. This looks like the.
Oh, I
first
forgot about the stages, dude.
thing. We literally were just talking about.
This is Charmeleon.
That's correct.
What's the middle one? Charmander?
Charmeleon's the middle one.
This is the middle one?
You're bullshitting me. This is Charizard. Okay.
Okay, Charizard.
Okay, we're gonna amp it up a little.
Okay, 0 for 1.
You should know this guy.
Okay.
This was Team Instinct's mascot. God, the camera's so dog balls. There we go. Just a bit aim it down. You should know this one. Like, this is a legendary bird of electricity.
What's this start with?
A Z.
I want to say like Zap something, but it's not Zap.
You're so full of shit. This is, this is Zapdos.
Zapdos. I was close. I Zap something, right? That was close.
I'm going to maul a small person.
That was close, chat. That was close.
Okay, now this one he definitely is gonna know. This is if he doesn't, he's faking it. You guys know this and you love
This is an easy one. It's Butterfree.
Butterfree. Oh god. Okay.
1 for 3.
I hate you. Okay. No, it's gonna start amping up. This
Okay.
is gonna start amping up.
Right.
And you've been doing poorly with the easy ones, so I don't know how this is gonna go.
Zapdos was an easy one?
Zapdos was most certainly an easy one. So this is one that most people know if you've played Pokemon like beyond just the first games. It's a letter, if that helps.
Omega. I don't know. It looks like a key.
It
Looks
does
like
look
a
like
walking
key a little
key.
bit. This one's called Unknown. It's like a whole like there's like 27 or 20.
His name is Unknown.
Yeah.
Okay, that's like naming a piece of art Untitled. That's the stupidest name for a Pokemon.
Okay, but it's like
Okay,
fair
moving
enough.
on. That one's stupid.
Okay, you should know this one because you hang out with me.
Okay.
This is like one of my favorites of all time. You guys know this one. If you don't, leave now.
This is the dude that's in the Jeep.
In the Jeep.
Oh, not Mewtwo. But this dude looks more like the Jeep theme that you have.
Okay. Okay, so it's not. You know.
I'm
this
thinking Mega Man, like Cutman, like.
Okay.
This is one of your favorites?
I
I've
love
never
this
seen
Pokemon.
this guy in my life.
You know that one Pokemon I say all the time? Like, what's the one I say all the time? Like its name. And I do like this with my hands. Oh my god. Someone's calling me. Alright. So,
And we're back.
And we're back. So
I have no idea.
this is Scizor or Scizor.
Oh, you have a shirt. Caesar's Pizza, dude.
Exactly.
Yeah,
The one I have the thing.
You
I
should have
also
told me the
say-
shirt.
I also say Scyther! Scyther!
See, Scyther, I thought it was separate. Like, Scyther is a
Scyther
Pokemon.
evolves into this guy. Because, fucking sharp hands,
So you went up, you went down, you went... Okay, so that
This one you should know. I think...
I already forgot his name. Not Scyther.
It's okay.
Caesar.
Yeah.
Okay, we're good.
So a lot of people love this Pokemon. This is one of my personal favorites. If you know, if you know why, you know why.
Okay, does this evolve from an Eevee?
No, it does not evolve from.
It looks like it would, though.
It does look like it would. Oh,
Looks like a
how do you feel when you see this Pokemon?
looks like a fucked up dog that I would want to kick in the side of the head. Like one of those dogs that you walk by and it starts like barking at you, like a Chihuahua.
This looks like a Chihuahua.
Yeah, with big ears.
This doesn't look like a rabbit to you.
No,
This rabbit doesn't look like a rabbit to you.
that's not a rabbit. It's a big rabbit. It's like a jackrabbit. What's that? What is this guy's name?
This is called Lopunny, and this is like bunny, like rabbit. This is a Pokemon many people would sleep with, like have sex with, myself included. All right, so you're doing terribly on this, for the record.
I've gotten one, I think. Butterfree is the only one I've gotten.
I don't even know if I want to give you Butterfree at this point. I'm gonna be honest.
I knew
you've
it
been doing
right.
terribly.
I knew it right off the
All
bat.
right, what about this one? This is another Pokemon a lot of people would do terrible things to sexually if you had the
I've
opportunity.
seen this one. It looks like that Kid Icarus lady.
Oh, Palutena?
Yeah.
It does look like her a little bit, right?
I have no idea.
This is called Gardevoir.
What?
Gardevoir? Like
Guard of
like
War?
au revoir, like au
Guard of
revoir.
War?
Gardevoir?
Why?
I don't know. That's just it's a Pokemon.
All
All
right.
right, you know this guy. You
Okay.
definitely know this guy. Everybody knows this guy. This is my boy. If you're a
Pikachu.
part of my community, you already know this guy.
Pikachu.
Okay, no. You know this one. It's like my
It's like
logo.
It's like K something, right?
It's like a C.
Craptos?
Are you?
I have no idea. I don't know this
Drugs?
guy.
What do you mean? This is.
What is
no,
it?
Tentacruel? This is my fucking
Tentacruel.
logo. Wait, you've been my mod for years. Wait, this is my logo.
I thought you made that.
You thought I came up with the Pokemon?
Yes. I didn't know that was a Pokemon.
Okay.
Wow. I think I'm about to get thrown off the podcast and lose my Mega Mod status.
We're gonna do the one last Pokemon, and I wanna just see if
That's
you're-
not a Pokemon. That's not a
Are
Pokemon.
you sure this isn't a Pokemon?
That's not a Pokemon.
What is this then?
It's Blue Eyes White Dragon.
All right, we're done. All right, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and stop. We're gonna go ahead and stop. This is a terrible idea. We're probably never gonna do this.
You gave me one easy one. You gave me
You
one.
not knowing Tentacruel is psychotic. That's my logo. That's the whole operation.
You gave me one that I knew. One.
I gave
Butterfree.
you Charizard and you said Charmander.
That's close enough. It's the same thing. It just evolves.
Okay, but how could you possibly make that mistake in 2024, growing up through the 90s and early 2000s?
I don't know what to say.
That's not something that like can happen. I don't think.
I don't know what to say.
Oh shit. Okay, so that was that.
So I think
That
I
was-
just amped up your hatred of me not playing Pokemon.
It just makes me realize
more mad.
you need to play a Pokemon game, which we will do. That's gonna happen.
Okay.
I think that'd be a good stream.
Okay.
It's we stream until you beat Pokemon Leaf Green.
Pig plays Pokemon.
Pig plays. Oh my God! Wait, we could make a marathon out of it.
All right, let's do it.
You're gonna have to take work off. You're gonna have to tell your girlfriend, "Hey, look,
Hey, I'm going to be sick.
I'm gonna be sick for 4 to 5 days minimum." I think you could get through it. I don't think it's hard. I think you could do it very easily.
How many hours do you think it's going to take?
For
Would
you
it
to beat Pokemon, my first
Like
playthrough,
blue or red? Like what's an easy one?
Blue and Red is not easy per se because there's a lot of like glitches and shitty coding in the game that made it like
Hard.
bad. But I would say getting through Leaf Green, you could do it in like less than 20 hours very easily.
Okay.
Very easily.
Okay. So we could do like a 4-day stream.
For reference, the world record speed run for Leaf Green is like an hour. So you could definitely do it in 20x that.
Okay. You heard it here first, Pokemon Marathon.
I'm ready for that. I think that'd be actually really fun. And I'll just sit there and watch. Actually, there's this guy on Instagram.
We should race.
I'll win. There's this guy on Instagram. Yeah, I'll win. There's this dude on Instagram who's like playing through Fire Red with his daughter.
Yeah.
And she's like having all the experiences that he did growing up. And it's like, oh my God, they actually encountered Zapdos and she didn't save before it. And you see him like physically cringe because you're supposed to save before you fight a legendary because the odds of it killing you or you killing it or like running out of Pokeballs is really high. So she just went in there. Just
Wait, they kill you? I thought they're supposed to be like your homies.
what?
I feel like you didn't give me a fair test on the Pokemon.
You don't think
We're gonna have to do that.
You want one more?
We're gonna have to do the test.
I can give you one more.
No, next podcast. It's great.
I got
No,
more.
I'm gonna study.
Oh shit! Okay, so all right. So the next podcast, he's gonna come back a
Yep.
studied, educated man
Yep.
in the Pokedex.
Just the first, like
1,000.
no, like first like 150 or something.
We gonna what? There's over 1,000.
What's
You
the
need to
first
get 500
Pokedex? How many
down.
are in the first Pokedex?
151.
Okay, that's easy. First Pokedex then. I'll study. I'm gonna make 151 flashcards.
All right, 151 flashcards. It seems like a waste of.
Would you
flashcards.
know every single one?
Yes. I was
That's
so.
insane.
I will be honest with you. Then this is only a little bit embarrassing. I was like the autistic kid that would have the sounds they made when like they come out memorized. Like if you played like one of the Pokemon,
They
sounds,
all make different sounds.
They all make different sounds, but in Gen 1, some of them were like just sped up or slowed down to the same thing. So like Kangaskhan and like I think Rhyhorn are like the same sound, but just Kangaskhan is like offset by a couple of beats or something like that. Yeah. And like Mewtwo and Mew, they sound the same but just different pitches.
I know those guys.
Okay.
See, you didn't quiz me on those guys.
Okay. Yeah, I only quizzed you on Charizard and fucking Zapdos might be.
Let us know in the comments if you've never played Pokemon like me, because there's got to be others out there that have never played
Dead
Pokemon.
silent.
They're gonna be like, I stand with Pig, dude.
Our
I've never
target
played
audience-
Pokemon.
Our target audience for this podcast is 18 to 24. That is the exact age range of everyone who has played Pokemon.
There's others out there, I'm sure.
All right. We'll see. But yeah, that was that. I did want to ask you though, like, what's your hot take in like the gaming industry? Like, how do you feel about like where gaming is going, like where the industry is going? Like, how is it like? Is it falling off? Do you think?
Gaming or streaming?
Gaming, streaming is a whole nother episode.
I think they go hand in hand. The gaming industry is only getting bigger because the streaming industry is getting so big.
Do you mean streaming in the terms of like Twitch streaming,
Yeah.
or do you mean streaming in the terms of like
Kick, Twitch, whatever platform people play games on?
That's fair. I mean, From Software paid Kai Cenat a ridiculous amount of money to play through Elden Ring
Yeah.
real quick before the DLC dropped.
Yeah.
And that generated so much fucking money and so much viewership and attention on
Yeah.
Elden Ring. So yeah,
Exactly.
that's true.
Yeah, I think it's only making the gaming industry.
Do you think that's
bigger.
wiser marketing, especially with like how so many streamers and stuff are getting
if
in trouble?
If you pay a streamer that has 50,000 people watch him every time he hits live, yes.
Like me, right?
Like if you made a small indie game and you're like, hey, I'll pay you, I don't know, $5,000 to play this game, you'll definitely get more than that investment.
It's
back.
way cheaper than paying like a commercial, like paying for like commercial ad space, because that's super expensive for like a couple seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's better than a Super Bowl commercial.
Dude, Super Bowl commercial slots are like what, a couple million for a minute?
But also like, I'm sure telling a big streamer to play a game is worth more than 5,000. They're not going to be like, I'm not doing that for 5,000 because they know what they're worth.
Yeah. Math checks out.
But I think it's getting bigger. I think gaming is just getting bigger and bigger.
I think using streamers is a little bit risky personally, just because how many like streamers have bad things come out about them like every freaking day at this point. Like the Doc, do you have any idea how much like companies have worked with him in the past, and then it's like, oh, he actually is kind of like Dr. Disrespect the age of consent, you know?
Yeah, but the past is the past. They already worked with him. They already got their money.
I guess that's true.
They're drop. Once something comes out, they just drop them. They just don't sponsor him anymore.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. That's fair.
Not to say that what he did in the past was okay, and that it's okay to like partner with somebody and then just drop them if something bad happens. But you know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess it's already done. Like I got my time in the sun.
Yeah.
So who cares?
Yeah.
That's fair.
I don't know. What do you think?
I just think you have to be careful with like marketing to certain, or like using certain like figureheads and icons as your like, this is our person. Because like right now, like T-Mobile even uses like Kai Cenat as their like one of their figureheads for some of their commercials.
Really?
Some shit comes out about him. That's not a good look for T-Mobile. You know, like that kind of hurts the whole rep. And then T-Mobile has to deal with the backlash of like the people that are on the other side of whatever Kai did. It's like, well, why are you dropping him because of that thing? Like it's instant. Like no matter what, you're down like people liking you.
What do you think about like the gaming industry and pricing on games?
I think the pricing is ridiculous. I think it's getting to the point where like what like this is that. I think that's exactly why free to play games do so well financially, like League and stuff. Because who the fuck is gonna pay $70 for a game and then still have to pay for little extra DLCs on the side?
Yeah.
Like I remember when GameCube, like back in the day, GameCube games were like $40, right?
Yeah.
And it's dude, that was a lot of money. That's
like a big purchase.
That's a big purchase, and that was it. And Wii games, I think, were 40, 50-ish, depending on the game. But $70 for Tears of the Kingdom, when it was basically Breath of the Wild, like 1.5, is crazy.
Yeah.
It's really crazy. And I think that when one person does it, other people think it's okay. So I really wish Nintendo and like that Suicide Squad game, I wish they weren't anywhere near $70, because now that's going to start becoming the standard.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
I think one thing I really miss about gaming is E3. Waking up that weekend every day, waking up early,
that was
watching
like
the
Christmas
presentations,
in July, bro.
And then like judging like how each company did and like how they like battle each other.
But the Nintendo,
like Sony would be like, our console's less than Microsoft's, and they'd like put the price up on the screen. It's so sick.
Now nobody cares, because it's just
nobody
like, we're gonna do our Sony's gonna do their state of play, Microsoft is gonna just drool, and then Nintendo's gonna make 4 shitty directs and then one good one. Like there's no
E3
to fight each other.
There's no E3 though. It sucks.
It sucks. I miss it, and I also miss Etika reacting to the whole thing, just screaming his head off.
Yeah,
Etika's Detica. Really good times. Like I guess that pre-20, when did it stop? 2021? I think that was the last E3, or 22?
Maybe 2021, maybe?
21 or 2020. I think it was right when COVID like hit, that kind of like killed off the in-person capabilities. So I think that was it for it.
Yeah. Well, it sucked when Nintendo like pulled out and they're like, we're not doing anything live. We're just going to do a pre-recorded thing.
Nintendo was already like had a foot out the door anyway, but it's just sad.
Well, when Reggie left and
oh my god, he was their best presenter,
and then Iwata passed away,
and then Iwata, like it was just too much for them to try and do, because Shigeru's old ass isn't going out there trying to not speak English
with Bill Trennan.
Like, dude, it was such a sad day, but I mean that's the gaming industry. It's just gonna keep shifting, and the way they fire. Dude, anybody who's like in the game dev space, I feel so bad for them, because their jobs are like, It's so shaky. You can't even hold down a gig for that long, and then you get forced into like an NDA. So can't do that. And then there's also non-competes that they force you to sign. So even if you finish your term at a company or finish like a game at a company, and they're gonna like have the kind of dead space after selling the game is finished, you can't even go to a new company for like 2 years because the non-compete agreements.
Were you supposed not to work for 2 years?
No, you're supposed to stay here and do whatever we tell you for the next 2 years.
But the game's done. Doesn't
matter. You're supposed to stay here and figure out some cool shit to do for post game, I guess. It's crazy.
That's crazy.
And people are getting laid off like it's a fucking joke right now. I feel bad for anyone who's like halfway or like mostly through their game development degree, because they're going into like a shit show.
Yeah.
Especially how much AI is taking over in like design and stuff like that. Dude, I feel terrible for those people. Which is not a little bit like that was game development is one of the like higher entry or like one of the higher sought after like bachelor programs, I think. And I looked at some study like from 2023 or something earlier this year.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, dude, those people are fucked. I don't know what they're gonna do.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
Crazy.
What's your favorite game?
Favorite game?
We got to end on a good note. What's your favorite game? I won't judge you. I swear to God, I won't judge.
WarioWare Inc.
All right, I judge you. All right, that's no.
WarioWare Mega Micro Games. That's my favorite game.
Why?
It's awesome, dude. It's so much fun. It's just a fun game.
Okay, that's all right.
I don't know why it's not in people's like top 10 games. Really, have you ever played it?
I haven't played it, but I've played other WarioWare games. But I've played other WarioWare games, and it's just
play WarioWare. It's
just a compilation of mini games.
Yeah,
there's no soul.
What's wrong with that?
That's like someone saying my favorite game is Mario Party 4. Yeah, is it, motherfucker? Is it?
Mario Kart's just a bunch of mini games. It's just the same tracks over and over again.
But nobody says Mario Kart is their favorite game.
I'm sure there's people who Mario Kart's their favorite game.
Who? Name?
I'm not going to name names, but there are people out there that we both know, I'm sure.
Bro, I can't think of a single person like, dude, I fuck with Mario Kart so much heavier than every other game ever made. It's such bullshit.
What's Smash? Smash is just the same game over and over again.
Yeah, but it's like a fighting game. Like, I like the fight. It's not a... I guess that's fair. Everything... Okay.
Yeah.
Everything is like redundant though.
Yeah.
Unless it's like an RPG.
Animal Crossing.
Okay. People that like
Mario
Animal
Kart.
Crossing as their favorite game are a little bit crazy.
I'm just saying, WarioWare Mega Micro Games, dude. It's fun, and yeah, that's what I care about in a game.
You know what? Fair enough. My favorite is Chrono Trigger because it's like a story, and you can like progress, and like
WarioWare Mega Micro Games has a story too.
To minute 30. Like, it's different.
It has a story.
What's the story?
Each little like mini boss has like a story.
What's the story? Like, what is it?
I can't remember right now.
You can't remember?
No, one is like you're like in the back of a taxi and like you don't get to the destination. And then like there's another one that's like a disco theme and the dude's like dancing on the disco floor.
And then you have to dance like the
got
guy.
like a big afro.
Oh yeah.
He's got like a cell phone. He like flips his cell phone up.
That just reminded me of like the dancing guy with the afro from Pokemon XD Gale. He's just a fucking dancer, dude. He did the little moonwalk. Anyway,
Chrono Trigger. Yeah, I've never played it.
All right.
Isn't really it good. Like 70 hours long or something like that? Isn't it crazy long?
No, but it is really long. Like it's like 20 hours, I think, base game, but there's 14 different endings, and that was the first game that had like the concept of New Game Plus. So when you do actually repeat the game, 20 hours have elapsed, and like you can do it all differently. Like you can use different characters to beat the boss. You can do this different ending. You can fight Lavos like in prehistory. You can fight Lavos in the future, in the present. It's just cool. It's just badass, bro. It's just badass.
What console did that come out on?
The Super Famicom in 1995. I might actually be Unk. Wow, this really did come full circle. I might be just old as fuck.
I think it's time for nap time.
It might be nap time for
I think it's nap time for Unk.
All right. Well, thank you guys for watching. We also don't have an outro. We don't have an intro or an outro.
Sorry to disappoint you guys with my
Pokemon.
Not playing Pokemon. WarioWare being my favorite game.
We gotta work on that. No, next episode we're gonna try and have like a guest on.
Yeah.
So be ready for that. But hopefully you guys are enjoying this. Let us know any suggestions in the comments or Discord or whatever.
Another long one. Sorry.
We were actually told, we said before we started, this is gonna be a 30-minute episode. Swear to God, this is 52 minutes right now.
There's just so many good things to talk about.
And we didn't even talk about everything.
No.
We'll do another gaming episode.
No, am I the asshole this time? Sorry.
Yeah, we didn't have time for it. We
don't
did
have
the what is the who's that Pokemon? Oh, I should have said the name of the segment. I didn't say it. Who's that Pokemon? And you would have been like, it's Pikachu, and it fucking is unknown.
There's got to be an app where it shows like the outline of the Pokemon, and then you tap it and it shows.
We should not play that game with you at all. We should not play that game with you.
I'm telling you, give me a couple weeks. I'm gonna study up on my Pokemon, dude.
All right, we'll come. Well, you know what? Next time we do the gaming episode, I'm coming back with harder ones.
Okay.
Gen 1. I'll still stick to the first 151.
And let us know if you like last time we did the trying a new medical device on each other.
We're gonna do another medical device. We're gonna find one.
And the Am I the Assholes? Let us know if you guys like that, or still keep letting us know what you want to see out of this. So we just got a name.
So it's about to start getting good now.
Yeah.
50 minutes later.
All right.
Guys. Bye.
Bye.
Outro as the air conditioning comes on. That'll be the outro. Just my my AC unit just